You were dead for 6 months, Bridges. You were in a coma for 6 months.
Wake up, Bridges, wake up. Our story takes place in the magical world of Sinbesu, and it all begins within the city of splendor itself, Waterdeep. Now, originally they were known for their prosperous nation, supporting the fine arts and commerce. But after a 20-year war with the mysterious northern kingdom of Savan, the spirit of the city was weakened. But Waterdeep natives are strong and full of hope. And with a few years of rebuilding the pieces of their homelands, it seemed like things were finally beginning to turn for the good. Unfortunately, we need a story. And as all storytellers know, a good tale always begins inside of a tavern. During a bar fight, with four slightly handicapped and politically diverse individuals. Chapter 1. Welcome to the game. Our campaign begins in the legendary Yawning Portal Inn, a place renowned for its catering towards those of a more exciting lifestyle. If it was glory or adventure you were seeking, this was the place to start. And it's here that we get to meet our current heroes of the story. Donnie Triumphant, the business mogul of the North. Hardrada, the barbarian minotaur just looking for a fight. Maurice Moreau, a young half-elf druid searching for her missing teacher. And finally, Sir, a wandering Tortle monk. Okay, real quick, this is like a chapter 0.5 because I really don't want to make another video for just this little bit. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't start recording these videos for my own notes until 4 sessions in, so I have absolutely zero footage on this part. Is it scuffed? Yeah. Should I redo the entire campaign so my videos seem more professional? Probably, but
I ain't no punk bitch neither. I'm no punk bitch.
So I'm gonna do this real quick. So, all you need to know is our merry band of adventurers met by getting involved in a bit of a scuffle that was happening between this girl and these guys. After pummeling their way through the hooligans, they are then attacked by this big ogre man that comes from the giant hole in the middle of the tavern. Why is there a hole in the tavern? I'm sure there's a good reason for it, but like I said in the last video, we don't even get close to finishing Dragon Heist. Bada bing, bada boom, they beat it. Then, impressed by their abilities, they get hired by big chameleonaire himself, Volathem, also the author of Valathem's Guide to Monsters, to find his potentially kidnapped friend Floon. Tracks take them underground, and okay, maybe misjudges how much has happened, but to make a long story short, they eventually find Floon and another guy named Renair, who happens to be the son of the Lord of Waterdeep. The reason for Floon being kidnapped was because he looks like Renair. They bring him back to the main man of Valatham and get a fancy, not so fancy tavern out of all of this. Oh, and they also meet Zablov, the merchant who likes purple things, who I'm only mentioning because he ends up being way more relevant than I originally anticipated. Whew. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. Trollskull Tavern was a run-down and shoddy abandoned inn that Valatham managed to claim ownership of. As a reward to his new friends, he decided to relinquish the deed to them. It would take quite some time to repair, but once it was up and running, he was sure it was going to be the best tavern on the block. To celebrate their newfound potential business, the party decided it was a fine time to have a get-together with a bunch of friends who we would eventually forget about over time. And despite going through all of these shenanigans together, our party realized they don't actually know each other very well.
Maurice, I noticed you weren't around a lot. I made a big change for you. You're welcome.
I'm just gonna lean into Hardrada here and just quietly whisper in his ear, "I will kill you one night while you sleep."
How you doing, Donnie? Doing good?
I'm doing tremendous, absolutely tremendous. Thank you very much. Everyone tells me you're the best person to talk to, so I'm very glad that we are close friends.
Tremendous potential in this place, Donnie.
Tremendous potential in you, Aris. You see, Donnie Triumphant doesn't like to get his hands dirty.
Yeah, we want to find it. Yeah, we want to hit up a casino, make some money that way.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Once the party began to die down, our adventurers decided to explore the inn a little bit more. Unfortunately for our dear sir, it appeared that his room may have been left with a rather uninvited guest. you've realized that in this little area, it's possessed by a little girl. She doesn't remember why she's there. Alright? She just knows that she's been there forever, and she's just been in that room, and she hasn't been able to leave for like years.
I don't really remember.
Do you, can you leave this room, or like,
Every single time I
are you
try,
allowed to leave the room, or are you kind of trapped in this one?
every time I try, it burns me.
It burns you. Oh no. Do you know of any secret compartments in this room?
Compartments? Wow. I know a few
Yeah.
different things. There's different doors, different places to hide. Do you want to play hide and seek?
How do I let you outside? Didn't you say it burns when you leave?
Well, if I have a body to go through, I can get outside.
Like if you were to possess me?
I wouldn't call it possessing per se.
Am I still in control of my body?
Sure. You're a big, strong turtle. I'm just a little girl.
Okay, I'd like to strike a deal with her. I will let you possess my body. And not possess, I will let you use my physical form, in exchange for any, secrets of this floor that you might have found throughout the years.
Sure. You see a giant circle appear in the middle of your room, and it's just flash of light comes up from it, and one little doll shows up in the middle of the circle. She says, just stand inside the circle for me.
I would like to step in the circle.
Alright, now it's gonna sound a little weird, but it's just gonna need a little bit of blood. Just a
A
little
little bit of blood.
Yeah, just a nick on the hand or something.
Okay, I prick my thumb with a claw.
Alright, she says, now put it on the doll.
Alright, I hit it with a little Simba.
Says, alright, now say these words with me. Mishka.
Okay.
Mushka. Mickey Mouse.
Mishka Mushka. Mickey Mouse.
Mishka. Mushka. Mickey Mouse. So the moment you say this, just the flashing lights come out of the ground and just a loud boom. You pass out for a little bit, for just a second. And as you see everything around you, Bridges, you notice that everything is oddly big. Like you're looking at it from a very small perspective, you know? And in front of you, you see yourself. You see your body looking at you and smiling. When you look into a mirror on the side, you realize that you're in the body of the doll on the ground, and your body looks at you and smiles, and it just runs out the room. Runs out the room.
Donnie, Hardrada, Aris, I fucked up.
Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. This was the first parter to my D&D series, A Game of Sorrows. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see the next part, and make sure to check out the prologue video before this. Yep, that's about it. Later.